So you're thinking about moving to Rhode Island? Well, Bo and his family did, from Colorado to Rhode Island. So Bo, tell us why you moved here.
Mostly because we could. I work from home and we like to experience different states. So we chose Rhode Island. It's close to the ocean, completely different than Colorado.
Coastline here, right?
I've heard.
Yeah.
We're yet to explore it.
Now, Bo, I always like to tell the viewers, how did you find me? And what research were you doing to come across me?
Exactly what we're doing here. YouTube.
Yeah.
That's how I found you. You cannot Google Rhode Island without seeing Devin.
And with YouTube, I guess, what was it in those videos that drew you towards me and our team here? What did you like? What did you saw to eventually give you the confidence to reach out?
It's the knowledge, I think, definitely. You know a lot about Rhode Island. You've toured a lot of places, know everything about from, dining to every city, I think.
Yeah, and everything in between, right? We try to do as much content as possible.
Exactly.
And for you, now, just to let you guys know, they moved here without even seeing the house. So you guys were heavily relying on me, my direction, my honesty.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was your experience with us?
I think the biggest takeaway is you communicating with us. Sometimes too much, which is good. Turned out to be good. It's better to know than to be in the dark. So that was good, and that helped. And you were always available. You toured the houses that we liked. Gave us your honest opinion. Yeah. And you were right when you saw this one. You said this is the one based on everything we talked about.
Yeah, because we looked at a bunch of homes on FaceTime. I said, no, you're gonna like this one. You won't like this one. This one ended up being one of the ones you actually asked me to see after seeing a few homes that we had set up.
Exactly.
This ended up being.
This one just happened, I guess. It was not on the list that you were touring, and then because we didn't like the ones you toured, and this one popped up, and you just stopped by and said, this is it.
Yeah, and we put in an offer, we got it, negotiated a good deal.
It was a good transition.
For you, how did the honesty play into the transaction for you?
Your honesty?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot. Of course. So we've been to Rhode Island only once, a few months ago. We met you, we saw the areas we liked, and then, it felt like you know what you're talking about.
Then we started targeting like the specific areas, right? When you come here, you kind of have an idea of I like to know the lifestyle that somebody's looking for.
Right.
And then based on that, we can kind of put them in certain areas which make sense for what they're trying to achieve.
And that's what you did, because we said we've had enough of rural living in Colorado. We wanted more urban, and East Providence it was.
And here we are. Now you do have some plans for the house. So kind of just walk us through some of the bigger projects you're going to attack first and what your plans are for the home.
Some is an understatement. There's a lot of plans, a lot of things to do. It's more about deciding what comes first. I would say coming from Colorado, the biggest difference is the age of the house. Yeah. Houses on the west side of the country are much newer than here. So it's a bit of a shocker seeing like old radiators, old floors, some of the things that need to be updated. But as you start thinking about it, okay, we're gonna do this. What's gonna be the biggest impact to the lifestyle and just being cozy in your own home? So I think we're gonna probably redo the floors, just do a little bit of work in the backyard, maybe shuffle the rooms, from living to dining and vice versa.
Yeah. And then the outside, you want to paint it different colors.
Well, I just learned from a neighbor that maybe you don't want to paint a vinyl in a dark color because it can warp. So there's still some learning to do.
Yeah, it attracts the heat too as well.
Exactly.
If there's any advice that you have for anybody that's seeing the channel, seeing us on the channel, what would you tell them?
Well, just take a step at a time. I guess know the big picture, know what you want to accomplish, but take a step at a time. Things usually fall into place if you're working with a good agent. And don't worry about things that are few steps in the future. Worry about the immediate action items.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining us today. So if you want to move to Rhode Island and be like Bo and his family, reach out to us.